Today, Singapore is known for being a multiracial and multicultural society. A country of different ethnic groups living and working harmoniously together. But you might wonder, how exactly did Singapore come to be a nation so diverse in culture? It all started in 1819 when the British first colonized Singapore. Seeing an opportunity to build a trading hub, they encouraged people all over the world to trade and work in Singapore. The promise of a better life attracted large numbers of migrants from India and China. As the port flourished, Malay, Thai, Javanese, Indian, Arab, and Chinese traders all started to visit Singapore too. This caused the local population to change dramatically. When the British first arrived in Singapore, the island was inhabited by a modest number of 120 Malays and 30 Chinese. By 1827, the Chinese made up the largest ethnic group in Singapore. In order to prevent clashes, the British colonial government segregated the various races across the island. The Chinese lived in the downtown area. The Malays resided in villages in Kampong Glam and Geylang Serai, while the Indians occupied plantations in Serangoon and Sembawang. However, the British decision to divide and rule meant the ethnic and dialect groups were free to practice their own religions, use their own languages, and form their own self-help groups. With nothing much in common with one another, disagreements and misunderstandings amongst the different ethnic groups were common. On 21st July 1964, a riot broke out between Malay attendees and Chinese bystanders during a procession to celebrate the Prophet Muhammad's birthday. Singapore became an independent nation in 1965. Determined to build a nation based on equality, the new government implemented major policies to build a common national identity amongst the Chinese, Malays, and Indians. For instance, English was made the main working language so that all ethnic groups had a common language for communication. Education was compulsory so that children from different ethnic groups attended the same schools and had the chance to mix with one another. At the same time, each ethnic group could continue their own religious and cultural practices. This has led to all Singaporeans being seen as equals today, regardless of race, language, or religion. And even as we continue to welcome new migrants who bring their own cultures and languages to our little island, Singapore's public policies help ensure that we will always remain as one people united in diversity.